having false expectations of your job before you get it will have you end up hating it. I see a lot of people that really love talking about how much they hate their 9 to 5. And one of the reoccurring themes for people who talk like this is that the expectations that their job has of them are always things that are outside the job description. They got me doing this, they got me doing that. That's not my job. That's what people say. What's crazy is that a lot of y'all, I can tell, don't read job descriptions. Y'all don't read, because if you had read, you would have noticed one very important line at the end of just about every job description. And you know what that line is? It goes something like this: other duties, other responsibilities as assigned. Do you know what that means? Huh? Do you know what it means? It means that anything that they can't think of right now that they might need you to do, you're responsible for doing if they ask you to do it, because that's your job. Anything that your boss can think of that might loosely pertain to what is in your wheelhouse is now going to be your job if they ask. That's what that means. Now, a lot of people will tell you, well, that's not fair. That's false advertising. They should have been upfront about that in the beginning. Fair enough. But let me ask you something. Were you upfront in your interview about you? Did you tell them how great of a worker you were, or did you tell the truth about how often you late? Did you tell them, oh yeah, I will put my responsibilities here first? Or did you tell them about that time your kid was acting the fool and you had to leave in the middle of work to go get him? See, you all want jobs to be honest with you, but you aren't honest either. Because, and that's not a bad thing, because what you got to understand is, like, going on an interview is like going on a date. It's a lot of false advertising. You are showing the best of yourself. You don't show your ass on the first date, and you don't show your ass in the interview. You are showing the version of yourself that you think will be most beneficial to the company. And the company is doing the exact same thing with you. They are not going to show their ass. They're going to show you the best parts, the parts they think you will find most agreeable, and all the other stuff they'll let you find out as time goes on, just like you do. Because you have to understand, nobody wants to deal with you if they got to deal with all your shit up front. So, just like you, jobs put their best foot forward. And then they say, this is what the job is going to be like. This is what you can expect. So you say, oh, okay, cool. I can deal with that. And then later on, just like with any relationship, you find out, oh, okay. You got some shit in your closet. Of course. Every job, every person, every relationship you will ever walk into will have shit happen that you did not expect. You will find out more as you go forward. That is how jobs work. And the understanding that you had at the beginning, you have to go in understanding that that's not going to be the understanding you have as you go forward. You're going to learn more, and you're going to figure out the parts you like and the parts you don't like. But the reason most of you hate your jobs so vehemently is because you think day one version is going to be the version you get throughout the years. And then you get bitter and upset. It's like, how could they do this to me? What do you mean, how could they? You do this to everybody you talk to too. This is a human thing. This isn't a job thing. We all put our best foot forward and hope for the best. That's what everybody does. So before you get mad and stomp your feet and talk about how jobs lie and they set false expectations, ask yourself, did you go in with blinders on because you wanted to believe something that wasn't real? Did you read the job description? Did you see other duties as assigned? Because if you did, you should have known. This is how it works out here in the world. We all are going to hide our crap. and then hope that people will find enough good in us to deal with it. That's how it goes. So don't be mad at your job if you have to do things that you didn't expect in the beginning. Be mad at yourself for not expecting the unexpected. A job is a job. They're going to ask a lot of you that you're not going to pick up day one. That's how it works. As long as they pay you, do what you got to do and get the hell out. I'll talk to y'all later.